Today we're going to talk about this topic, 10 universal classroom management strategies, okay? It is very useful to have these strategies as we teachers need to know how to keep our students well behaved in class, okay? Here we have 3 questions. Please take out a notebook or piece of paper, please. Ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Please help me write down these 3 questions. The first question is, how would you improve your students' behavior in the classroom? The second question is, what is an effective way to motivate students? And the third question says, what would you think is the most important thing to keep your students on track? Please let me know when you finish, okay?
Yep.
Thank you. Ready? Okay. We're waiting for Joshua and Samar. Okay. Now we're going to answer those questions, okay? Joanna, what do you think about the first question? How will you improve your students' behavior in the classroom? What do you think? Maybe you can give us an example or an opinion, experience, whatever you would like to share.
I feel that giving them opinions and maybe feedbacks about the things that we did, it can help them to give them an advice to the things that could happen in a classroom.
In the classroom. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Now, Abel, what do you think about the second question? What is an effective way to motivate students, to keep the students motivated during class?
I think is that, well, we can use maybe exercises that they can do. So at the end, if they do it right, they will feel better with themselves, and I think that will motivate.
Okay, great. Joshua, what about you? What do you think about the second question? Yeah.
I think a very important thing about giving motivating to students, it's know how they learn first,
Okay.
so that you can apply activities that they can release.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Now, Samantha, what do you think about the third question? What will you think is the most important thing to keep your students on track? An example, maybe something that you want to share with your classmates?
What can you do to keep your students on track?
Yeah, that is the question.
Maybe like with the tone you use when you talk to them.
Yeah, it's very important. Okay, thank you. Now, please. Okay, so we have here our mystery box. Please, Samantha, help me taking out of the box 2 markers. 2. Okay, excellent, Joanna. Excellent. Okay, excellent. Now, I'm going to give you these copies. Samantha, Joanna. You're welcome. Joshua and Abel. Okay. What you have to do is to read out loud, okay? We're going to read out loud the text, okay? According to the colors that you have, okay? That's the order we're going to follow, okay? Okay. First, who has color orange? Samantha, excellent, okay. Samantha, please help me reading the first part. Okay. 10 universal classroom management strategies for educators.
Number 1, model ideal behavior. Make a habit of demonstrating behavior.
Me voy a dar cuenta que no hay la instrucción de que while reading, underline them, no underline
Sí,
them.
no.
La otra, nada más da esa, porque la otra, la de los markers, y
Ya lo di, y lo también la de Samantha también. Entonces, voy a leer el título y cuando diga el título voy a decir. Okay. 10 universal classroom management strategies for educators. Please, while reading, underline those unknown words or acronyms that you don't know, okay? Okay,
Right.
go ahead, Samantha, please.
Number 1, model ideal behavior. Make a habit of demonstrating behavior you want to see. As many studies show that modeling effectively teaches a student how to act in different situations. Use polite language, maintain eye contact, keep phones in your pockets, let one another speak uninterrupted, raise concerns about one another's statements in a respectful manner.
Thank you. Okay, who has purple?
For me.
Okay, go ahead, Abed, please.
And number 2, let the students help establish guidelines. Encourage all students to help you build classroom expectations and rules, as you'll generate more buy-in than just telling them what they're not allowed to do. This is especially essential for new teachers. Near the start of the school year, or during the first day of semester, start a discussion by asking students what they believe should and shouldn't fly in terms of appropriate behavior.
Okay, thank you, Abed. Okay, who has number 3, blue, color blue?
Me.
Okay, go ahead, Joanna, please.
Document rules. Don't let your mutually respected guideline go forgotten. Similar to handing out a syllabus, print and distribute the list of rules that class discussion generated. Then go through the list with your students. Doing this emphasizes the fact that you respect their ideas and intend to adhere to them. And then, a student breaks out a rule, it'll be easy for you to point out this document. One day, a hunter came into the forest and captured the deer which was lazing under the tree. The deer tried to escape the net. The deer tried to escape the net, but not to obey.
Thank you. Who has color green? Number 4.
Me.
Also Joanna, okay, excellent.
Avoid punishing the class. Addresses related to discipline problems individually instead of punishing an entire class. As the latter can hurt your relationships with students who are on task and thereby jeopardize other classroom management efforts. Instead, call out the specific students in a friendly manner. They noticed the deer lying motionless caught under the net and immediately came up with a plan to help him out.
Okay, thank you very much, Joanna. Okay, number 5. Who has color red?
Me.
Okay, Joshua, go ahead, please.
Encourage initiative, I don't know,
Initiative.
initiative. Yes.
Okay.
promote growth mindset and inject variety into your lessons by allowing students to work ahead and deliver short presentations to share takeaway points. Almost inevitably, you will have some eager learners in your classroom. You can simply ask them if they like to get ahead from time to time.
Okay, excellent. And offer praise who has pink.
Also,
Okay, go ahead.
offer praise, I think. Praise students for jobs well done as doing so improves academic and behavioral performance, according to a recent research review and study. When it is sincere and references specifics explains of effort or accomplishment, prize can inspire the class, improve a student's self-esteem, and reinforce rules and values you want to see. And also, perhaps more importantly, it encourages students to repeat positive behavior.
Okay, excellent, Joshua, thank you. Okay, 7. Abel? Okay.
Use nonverbal communication. Complement words with actions and visual aids to improve content delivery. Helping students focus on process lessons. Helping students focus and process lessons. Many differentiated instruction strategies and techniques are rooted in these communication methods. For example, running learning stations, divided sections of your class through which students rotate, allows you to deliver a range of non-spoken content types. This includes videos, infographics, and physical objects.
Excellent, thank you. And now we have number 8, which is Abel, okay.
Martin is given tangible rewards.
Okay.
Reward specific students at the end of each lesson in front of the class as another motivational and behavior reinforcement technique. Let's say a few students start actively listening throughout the entire lesson, answering questions and asking their own. Before the class ends, walk over to their desk and give them raffle tickets so others can learn. State aloud what each student did to earn the tickets. On Friday, they can submit their tickets for a shot at a prize that changes each week.
Excellent. Okay. We have number 9, which is Brown. Who has Brown?
Me.
Okay.
It says make positive letters and phone calls. Keep students happy in and out of the class by pleasantly surprising their parents, making positive phone calls and sending complimentary letters home. When the occasion arises from academic effort or behavioral progress, letting parents know has a trickle-down effect. They'll generally congratulate their kids. Their kids will likely come to class eager to earn more positive feedback.
Excellent. That's what Joanna was saying. 10, please. Samantha. Okay.
10. Offer different types of free study time. Provide a range of activities during free study time to appeal to students who struggle to process content in silence individually. You can do this by dividing your class into clearly sectioned solo and team activities in separate sections. Consider providing audiobooks which can play material relevant to your lessons, maintaining a designated quiet space for students to take notes and complete work, creating a station for challenging group names that teach or reinforce standards, aligned skills, allowing students to work in groups while taking notes and completing work away from quiet zones.
Excellent. Okay. Now, you have underlined the words that you don't know, right? I'll give you 5 minutes to search for those words. You can use your cell phones or your laptops, whatever you like to use, okay? I'll give you 5 minutes to do it. Okay, Okay, please let me know when you finish. Are you done?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Who wants to share their words? The new words that you find? Okay, Joshua, go ahead, please.
I searched for mutually respect,
Okay.
which is the recognition that two or more individuals have valuable, important contributions to make in a relationship.
Excellent. Okay. Who wants to share another word or acronym? Abel, please go ahead.
The
Hi,
word
good
is,
afternoon. Go ahead. Take a seat.
the word is abide.
Which one?
Abide.
Abide. Uh-huh.
And that's to use a purpose, an advantage, or a profit.
Okay, excellent. And another one? The
Me.
last one. Okay, Joanna, please.
TPR.
Uh-huh.
This is an approach to teaching a second language. It is based on listening, linked to physical activities which are designed to reinforce comprehension.
Okay, excellent. Now we have the closure activity. I will dictate 4 sentences, and you have to write those sentences down, but you have to fill in the blanks, okay? You will have to finish the sentence. Please take out a notebook or a piece of paper to do the activity.
Ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Everyone? Not yet?
Yes.
Okay. You wait. Okay. Number 1. I think the most important technique is. I think the most important technique is. Okay, and you'll leave blank at once, please, okay? Finish the sentence. And then you have to write down why. You can write down because and then leave space. Ready?
Yes.
Samantha? Ready? Okay. Number 2. My favorite technique of the text was. And I will complement this technique by doing what?
Can you repeat the last one again?
Yes, sure. I will complement this technique by doing and the last one, the less important technique for me is. Let me know when you finish, okay? This is my example. I wrote down. I think the most important technique is model ideal behavior. Why? Because I think the best way for students to understand and learn how to behave in class is by observing the teacher doing it. To see the teacher using polite language, to be responsible and respectful with others, okay? So you have to write down something like this. You can give maybe examples, maybe experiences you had, something, okay? I'll give you 8 minutes to do it.
Thank you.
Okay, let me know when you finish, please. Excellent. Okay,
Pero,
who wants to share the first answer? The
Me.
first sentence.
Me.
Joshua? Okay.
I think the most important technique is let students help establish guidelines.
Guidelines, okay. Why?
Because I think the students feel more comfortable by giving the proposals of activities.
Yeah, I agree, totally. Okay. Anyone who wants to share the same answer? Okay, okay. The second one. My favorite technique of the text. Joanna, go ahead.
My favorite technique of the text was document rules, because it's important to use the document, to document everything that happens in a classroom.
Okay, perfect. And then we have, I will complement this technique by doing. Who wants to share that sentence? Samantha or Alexis?
About me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I wrote offer praise
Uh-huh,
because it's important to motivate your students by praising what's it called? Their contribution to the class.
okay, thank you. And the last one. Samantha?
The last important technique for me is different types of free study time.
First study time, okay. Well, students, that's it for today. Thank you very much for being here and see you next class. Bye.